Rahul, which is the last topic we discussed, Rahul?
Iteration statement.
Which one, Rahul?
Iteration statement.
Which are the iteration statements we discussed?
No.
While or for?
Yes, ma'am.
Which one?
While.
While. Kevin, how is the syntax of while loop, Kevin?
While condition.
After condition?
Statement.
After condition, how is the ending of that while statement?
Ma'am, then again we should put while.
After while, you want to write condition, then?
Ma'am, after condition statement.
Before statement, how is the ending of that while?
Colon.
Yes, it is colon. Okay, so while, then condition, then colon, then in the next line, after some tab space, you want to write the print statement. Okay, then which is the last program we discussed, Abhilash?
We were doing the example for while x is equal to 1, while x is less
This
than
one.
3. Yeah, ma'am, we did this and then we wrote one after that.
Okay. So this is the while statement. That is the first, it is initialization. That is x is equal to 1. After that, while x less than or equal to 4. Here, you just correct the 1 second. Here there is no bracket, so you just correct it. Along with while, there is no bracket. Okay. So the first one, it is after initialization. Initialization means starting initial value, starting value. That is assigning starting value to x. We can give any integer value to any integer value as start value. So x is equal to 1 means I'm assigning 1 as initial value. After that, while x less than or equal to 4, x less than or equal to 4, here x less than or equal to 4 is the condition. After condition, if use one colon symbol, so just erase that round bracket that is not in this Python statement. Okay, after while, give a space, then write the condition. After condition, give a colon. Ending of while statement is using a colon. After that, print x. This print statement and x is equal to x plus 1 statement is based on this while condition. So write these two statements after some space, after some indentation. After indentation, you want to write these two statements. If you are writing this statement here, that is error. The error is known as indentation error. Okay, so that is the first program. Then this is also we discussed, isn't it? Else, while else. Okay, so the next one, it is infinite while loop. Infinite while loop. You just write the program. Infinite while loop. Alan, Abarna, switch on the video. Anish, all of you switch on the video. Completed, Kevin? So here, the first statement it is x is equal to 5. So the first statement it is x is equal to 5. After that, the condition is while x equal to 5, print here. What is the content, Alan Joshi? What is the message in this print statement?
Inside loop.
Inside loop. Okay. Thank you, Alan. So this is the program. X is equal to 5. That is the initial value of x, it is 5. So 5 is assigned to x. After that, while condition. Here, what is the condition? X equal to 5 is the condition. Here, the value of x, it is 5. So 5 equal to 5. Is it a true statement, Aparna? Is it true or false? Aparna?
True.
Yes, it is true because 5 is equal to 5 is a true statement. So it will execute this print statement. So the output is inside loop. After that, the control moves back to the while loop and it again check x equal to 5. Here also, it is 5 equal to 5 is a true statement. Then it will again print inside loop. Then is there any change for this condition? Thompson then? Here there is no change for condition because here there is no updation. Always the value of x it is 5. So whenever we try the condition here, the condition is always true. So it will repeatedly print this inside loop, inside loop, inside loop, just like that. That is infinite loop. It is infinitely print this message. It will never stop. It will continue printing. This is infinite loop. Okay. So here there is no updation and here the value of x it is 5. The condition is always true. That type of condition is the cause for infinite loop. So it will infinitely print one message or print one value based on that condition. That is infinite loop. Okay. Is it clear, Rahul?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Then next it is for loop. So we have two iteration statements, that is while loop and for loop. While we already discussed the case of while, one initialization statement is there. After that, while condition. Then under this condition, we can give print messages or messages. And after that, you need incrementation process, incrementation statement. Okay. But in the case of for loop, it is used to iterate over items of any sequence such as list or a string. Okay, so it is used to iterate over items of any sequence. What is sequence? When we learn about literals in Python, we discussed the topic sequence. What is sequence? Anyone? What is sequence, Abhilash?
Ma'am, it's a set of characters or letter strings in an ordered form.
Set of values. It is known as sequence. Okay. Example for sequence, it is tuple, list, string, dictionary. All these are examples of sequence. Okay. So it is used to iterate over items of any sequence such as list or a string. Sequence means it is a set of values. List is an example for sequence. String is another example for sequence. Then tuple, dictionary, all these are examples of sequence. Okay. So in the case of for loop, we can use either list or string. Then the syntax for loop, it is first you want to start with keyword for. So first write the keyword for, then VAL. Did you complete this one? The syntax and that example? Okay. So the syntax is for, then val, in, then sequence, then colon, print message or statement. This is the syntax. Okay. Here, for is the keyword. Val is the variable name. In is another keyword. And sequence is the set of values. It is not a keyword. I'm just writing the word sequence. Here we can use list or string. Okay. So for, val, in, sequence. Here for and in are keywords. Val is a variable name. Sequence is another set of values, a set of values that is either we can use a list here or you can use a string here. Okay. So this is the syntax. Then I will explain one example, that is before range function. Write this one. For letter in Python, print letter. For letter in Python, print letter. For letter in Python, print letter. There is no double quotes, just print letter. So here 4 is the keyword, letter is the variable name, n is another keyword, and Python is the sequence. Here I am using string. Instead of sequence, I am using string. Sequence means set of values. Either we can use list or we can use string. Okay. So here I am using a string. Why it is string? That is a set of characters within single quotes. A set of characters within single quotes or double quotes are known as string. Okay. So for letter in Python, that is 4 is the keyword. After that, I'm using a variable name letter. Then I'm using a keyword in, then within single quotes Python. So the working of this for loop it is, first we will start from this first word, first character from this word, that is P. For letter in Python means first this for loop. In the case of first iteration, the first character is assigned to letter. From the word Python, P is assigned to letter. Then print letter means P is printed. So the first output it is P. After that, at the time of second iteration, second character is assigned to letter. So which is the character? That is Y. So print letter means Y is printed in the next line. The next iteration, it will take T as letter content. Then print letter means it will print T. After that, H is assigned to letter. Print letter means it will print H. Basuri, Alan Varghese, Anish Salian, switch on the video. Then next character O, next character N. This is the working of for loop. Working of for loop it is starting from 4 keyword, and letter is the variable name given for storing the characters from the string Python, and in is another keyword, and Python is the sequence, that is string used in this for loop. So from this Python, this letter will access first character P, then it will print it. After that, the next iteration, Y is assigned to letter and Y is printed. After that, T is assigned to letter, T is printed, just like that, HON. Okay. Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Anyone, any doubt related with this for loop? Okay. Then write the next program. Second one, count equal to within square bracket 1, 2, 3, 4. For C in count colon print C. So first one it is count equal to within square bracket I am giving 1, 2, 3, 4. After that 4 C in count colon print C. Thompson done. Explain the control flow of this program.
First it will print 1. Then next it will print C in count 2. then 3, then 4.
Okay. So, Alan Thomas. Alan Thomas. Alan Verghese. Okay. So here I'm using a list. Instead of sequence, I'm using a list count. That is, instead in the previous question, I'm using a string here. Instead of that string, I'm using a list here. Here, not directly I'm using that list. I'm using a variable name that contains the list values. So first, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the values inside this list. That values are assigned to variable count. Okay. So, sorry, children. So count is a variable to store a list with 4 values, that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Then for C in count, C is the variable name. Instead of this C, you can use CO or you can use CNT or any variable name you can use. That is a user defined name. For C in count, here the values of count, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the values. So for C in count means C will access the first value of count, that is 1. So here the content of C, it is 1. So it will print 1. After that, at the time of next iteration, the C value becomes 2. That is second value. So it will print 2. After that, 3 is assigned to C. Third iteration, the third value is assigned to C. So the value of C, it is 3. So it will print 3. After that, the last value, that is fourth value, is iterated at the time of fourth iteration. So the value printed is 4. Okay. So this is the list representation. The previous case, we are using one string at the time of, in place of sequence, we are using a string. Here in place of sequence, we are using a list. Then another example, it is, we can give that string just like this. Python. That is, first I am assigning this string value to name, then for C in name, print C. Here, instead of this Python, I am using the variable name. It is also possible. Okay. That is, in the previous question, we just typed the name Python here. Instead of Python, first I assigned that word Python to name. After that, I'm using that variable name here. The meaning is same. Here, the content, it is Python. So first it will take P into C and it will print C. That is, it will print P. After that, Y, then T, then H, then O, and then N. Okay. So this is another option for writing the string statement. Okay. So next option for for statement, it is range. Instead of list and string here we can use a range function. For I in range of 5, 3, -1, you just write these points. Here the output is not 5, 4, it is 5, next line 4. Okay. This is the output. For I in range 5, 3, -1. Completed. So here, range function includes three parameters. The first one, it is the start. Second one, it is stop, step, last one. Here, step is optional. So start is the starting number of the sequence. Stop is the last number of the sequence, but you note this point that is, it is not included. Okay, I will explain with example. So start is the starting value, stop is the stop value, but that stop value is excluded in the result. And last parameter is the step value. That is, the step value is optional. If we are not using step value, the step value it is 1. Default set value, step value, it is 1. So I will explain this points, that is range function. Here, range 5 comma, then I'm giving one value 10 comma 1. Here, this 5 is the start value. This is the start value. This is the stop value. And this one is the step value. Okay, so the first one is the start value. Then second one is the stop value. And last one is the step value. So this range function is used to, it will result a set of integers based on this start value and stop value. Okay. This range function will return a set of value based on the start value and stop value. So the first value of this range function, it is start, it is 5. So the first value is 5. After that, here I am using a step value. The step value is 1. So 5 plus 1, the next value is 6. Then 6 plus 1, next value is 7. Then 7 plus 1, next value is 8. 8 plus 1, next value is 9. After that, 9 plus 1, 10 is the next value. But before writing the content, you just check which is the stop value. Here 10 is the stop value. So we can't include this stop value in this result. Stop value is excluded. It is excluded, not included in the result. Okay, so start value it is 5, it is included. After that, based on the incrementation value, next value it is 5 plus 1, 6. Then 6 plus 1, 7. 7 plus 1, 8. 8 plus 1, 9. The next value it is 9 plus 1, 10. But 10 is the stop value. We can't include the stop value in this list. So the result of range of 5, 10, 1, it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it clear, children? Okay, I will give another example. Write the output of range of 5, 12, 2.
Ma'am, I didn't understand how to do this. Can you show one more time, ma'am?
That is range of 5, 10, 1 means for getting a set of value, we are using this range function. Is it clear, Kevin?
Yes, ma'am.
For getting a set of value, we are using this range function. In this range function, we are using 3 parameters. The first parameter is start value. So we'll start from the start value. It is 5. After that, one incrementation value is there. That is the step value. So we just add 1 with the start value. That is 6. So next value, it is 6. After that, we updated using step value 6 plus 1, it is 7. Then 7 plus 1, 8. Then 8 plus 1, 9. Then next value, it is 9 plus 1, 10. But 10 is the stop value. We can't include that 10 here because 10 is the stop value. So the set of values based on this range function, it is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it clear, Kevin?
Yes, ma'am.
So here you just notice the step value, it is 2. Okay. Irene? Irene, am I audible, Irene? Irene? Alan Joshi, read the result. Range of 5, 12, 2. Alan, unmute.
Ma'am, 5, 7, 9, 11.
The starting value, that is 5. So 5 comma, which is the incrementation value or step value, it is 2. So 5 plus 2, 7. Then 7 plus 2, 9. 9 plus 2, 11. Okay. So 11 is the last value. 5, 7, 9, 11 are the value based on this range function. Okay. So next, write one more question. Range of 5, 50. If there is no step value, that means the step value is 1. Okay. So default set value, just not the point. Default set value, it is 1. Step value. Default step value, it is 1. If there is no step value, that is if a question like range of 3, 5. Here only 2 parameters are used. Then the start value is 3, stop value is 5. Here there is no step value, means the step value is 1. So write the output of this one and this one.
Ma'am,
Yes,
will the output be in a straight line or downwards?
downwards. Here the values are in a straight line, but when we use print statement, the output will display like 5, 7. Here you just write like this. Okay, here only I'm asking about what is the values of range of 5, 50, 5. It is just like a tuple. That is, the values are represented like this. Then after the range function, if I am using a print statement under the for loop, the output will display like 5, 7, 9, 11. Is it clear, Thompson then? Is it clear? Thompson then? Kevin, read the answer. First one, 5, 50, 5.
Ma'am, 5,
Hmm.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and 45.
45 is the last value. Okay. Because 50 is the next value, but 50 is the stop value. So in the case of range function, we can't include that last value, that is stop value. So the values are starting from 5 and the last value is 45. Then what about this one? Anish? Amal? What is the value of range of 3, 5? Amal? Okay, Abarna? Abarna, read the answer, Abarna. Rahul, read the answer.
3 and 4.
3?
4.
3 and 4. Okay. So write a program. Write a program to print first n natural numbers. To print first n natural numbers. To print first n natural numbers. What is the meaning of that question? If the user wants to print 5 natural numbers, you want to print the first 5 natural numbers. If user want to print 10 natural numbers, then you want to print 10 natural numbers, just like that. So write a program to print first n natural numbers. Amal, is it clear, Amal, that range function?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Completed, Thompson, then?
Yes.
Okay. Sarah completed.
Ma'am, I'm writing.
Okay, okay. What about iron? Iron completed?